big, beautiful, loving planet called Earth. So this will be a very busy-ish week for me, and I'm going to explain why. But before I get into that, I went to a few places yesterday because we needed to get a few things while we were outside. I need to get some mayonnaise to make my sandwiches that I make every day. I wanted to what else? We went to a place called Costco. I don't know if you know what that is. We went to See's Candy, which is a candy store, and we went to Walmart. I don't know if everyone has a Walmart or a Costco or See's Candy where they live, but that's what we did. Now, in one of the places, actually a couple of places, we saw some things, potential Christmas presents. I was looking for presents for my brothers and my parents, and they were looking for presents. My parents were looking for presents for me. Actually, just one of them, but that's beside the point. So the other thing that I wanted to discuss before we get into today's actual video is I got 2 new calendars for my wall for next year. We've got a Harry Potter calendar, and we've got a Wednesday calendar, and it's going to be interesting to see what happens in 2024, but that's not what we're here to talk about today. There are a few things that I decided to do, or that I hope to do this week, and one of them happens to be today, and that's I want to go see the Napoleon film about Napoleon Bonaparte. I'm not going to say who's in it. You're just going to have to figure that out for yourself. Now, I've heard so many different reviews for it, mixed reviews. I've heard some individuals in this world say that it was an okay film, and I mean it wasn't they said it wasn't the greatest, but it wasn't the worst. And then I've heard reviews that some say that it was bad, but I have to form my own opinion because, as you all know, I'm a movie connoisseur, so to speak, because I've seen so many films over my lifetime. And this is just another one that would be added to my list of movies that I've seen this year alone. Now, with that being said, there's a whole bunch of other stuff that we could potentially do this week, including going to see a smaller venued concert, maybe going to see a second movie this week, and watching some high school football, college football, NFL, NBA games. All of that stuff plays a factor in the rest of this week. Now, I grant you that some of those things are outdoors, and that's great. And it will be amazing to go and see this individual that I hope to go and see on Friday. It's a free show. It's she's probably going to just sing a few of her a few Christmas songs. Now, I don't know if she's going to be moving on to the live shows on The Voice, but that will be up for tonight. So all of Team Legends, all 6 of his artists are going to be performing tonight. He has to narrow it down to 3. Now, I'm not sure if she's going to choose her, but we already have 3 from Team Niall going through. It's Huntley, Mara, and Nene, and then we've got 3 from Team Reba, I can't remember who they are, and 3 from Team Gwen so far. So this will be the last night of playoffs where we get to the final 12, and then I don't know how they're going to do it next week, because next week is going to be the lives, and it's up to the audience to decide who gets to go on to the next round or the next week. And eventually we'll find out who's the winner, if it comes from Team Gwen, Team Legend, Team Reba, or Team Niall this year. And we'll just have to wait and see on how that's going to work out. But so yeah, that's all of the information I wanted to dive into today. From movies to concerts to smaller venue concerts to going to like 3 different places today, to going to see the Napoleon Bonaparte film, even though that may not be 100% based on what happened when he was a tyrant or the king or whatever you want to call him of France. He had 2 reigns as king. The second reign was only a couple months. The first reign was a little bit longer than that. So I don't think this is based on a true story or any sort of reality. There might be some things that might have happened when he was ruling in the 1700s. But yeah, so that's all that's happened. That's all that I wanted to discuss today. Now, we only have a few more birthdays to wish this month. Then we move into December, which starts Vlogmas, which starts getting ready for Christmas, even though we've already started doing that. And just things of that nature. So let's just dive into it. So I want to wish Grace Mandeville Anthony a happy birthday and Karen Gillen a happy birthday. Now, there are 2 birthdays tomorrow. There are 3 birthdays on the 30th, and that's it. That's all we have left for birthdays for the month of November, and we're down to almost the last month of 2023. Which we'll talk a little bit more about what's going to happen in Vlogmas and what the plan is for the last month of 2023 when we get to December. And everyone has a true soulmate, real life love story that exists out there in the world. It may not last for a lifetime, but it will last. Some last a lifetime, some last a certain amount of time, and some don't last at all. But yeah, so everyone has one out there, whoever that may be or whomever that may be for you. It could be a guy, it could be a woman, it could be anything. But for me personally, she's out there in the world, in that celebrity world, whether that be music, modeling, movies / TV, athlete / wrestler, or YouTuber / social media influencer. The only ones I will not go anywhere near are porn stars, strippers, bodybuilders, or Playboy bunnies. Everything else in that celebrity world that I listed, and some things I may not have listed, are open for potential dating situation. I'm not saying it's going to be easy. I'm not going to say it's going to happen right away. Could take a while before things start going off like that. Anyways, I will see you guys tomorrow with a brand new vlog, and bye-bye.